This is it. This is Mount Ararat. Mount Ararat. Its location, Namibia, southwest Africa, in the Cavemen Highland Plateau region. And we have to give thanks to Saint Jerome for letting us know, for giving us information on the location of Mount Ararat. You see, Saint Jerome, he made a statement in some of his writings giving us the location of this famous historical mountain, the same mountain that many scholars have claimed to be a myth. But it's not a myth. This is real. This is historical. This is the biblical and scriptural, ancient and authentic Mount Ararat. In the book titled In the Land of 1,000 Gods, A History of Asia Minor in the Ancient World by the author Christian Moret. In this book, the author mentions Saint Jerome, and he goes on saying that Saint Jerome, he calls Mount Ararat Super Montes Armeniae. Super Montes Armeniae. And that means mountains of Armenia. And that piece of information is vital. It is important to the location, the true location of Mount Ararat. You see, we have been informed through media, through old textbooks and the like, that Mount Ararat is located in Turkey. But that's just a clue to let us know that Turkey, being in Europe, being in the Southwest Asia region, that just let us know that Turkey with the Halaf beings and others, the Halaf, these are beings and entities that have been identified and classified as non-human. And it is these beings, these Halaf beings, located in the caves of Turkey, they and their descendants, they are trying to lay claim to Mount Ararat as their own. They also do their best to lay claim to the Euphrates and Tigris River as their own, as originating in Turkey. And it is of no wonder that they're trying to take Mount Ararat out of Namibia and place it in Turkey. So when Saint Jerome, in his statement, when he says Super Montes Armeniae, in which the meaning is mountains of Armenia, that piece of information lets us know that Armenia, these, or rather this word, is just another word to cover up Aram. You see, there is no such thing as Armenian people or Armenia or Armenian region, designation, location. None of that is historical. It does not exist. The word Armenia is from the 18th and 19th centuries. And that is one way that the descendants of the Halaf people, cavemen, that is one way that they are laying stake to the Mount Ararat and the other parts of Aram. I'm making up a word out of thin air called Armenia. And from that word Armenia comes the Aramean. And from Aramean comes the Aramean language. None of these things are historical. They never did exist. There's no such thing as an Aramean. There's no such thing as an Aramean language. All of this was made up in the 18th and 19th century out of thin air. But back to St. Jerome's statement, the word Armenia comes from Aram. And Aram is historical, it is textual and scriptural. And Aram is located in Namibia, and Aram is covered up by the place name Windhoek. So with St. Jerome's statement, we now can begin to search and find the true location of Mount Ararat. From Armenia, we know that Armenia comes from Aram, and we know the location of Aram being in Namibia, in the Comas Highland Plateau region. And that is where Mount Ararat is located. And Mount Ararat is said to be the highest mountain. It is a mountain range, and not just one mountain, but it is a mountain range. And on that range, the highest part is called Ararat. But the word Ararat is said to have come from the Assyrian, which is pronounced Uratu, and that is spelled U-R-A-R-T-U, Uratu. But nonetheless, the location of Mount Ararat has been rather not found, but rather uncovered, because it was hidden. But now it is uncovered, and we thank St. Jerome. We must first thank the Most High, and we have to give credit to St. Jerome, his statement, Super Montes Armeniae. That lets us know the location of Mount Ararat. And this is it here. This yellow line is the length of this mountain range. This area is around, but it's called Syria. And it's covered up by the place named Windhoek. And this is Mount Ararat. Mount Ararat is covered up with the place name Aus Mountain. This is the highest mountain in Windhoek. When you do a search on the highest mountain in Windhoek, this is the mountain that will come up, Aus Mountain. And that lets us know that this is a place name used to cover up Mount Ararat. This is it here. This is how it looks. This is its shape and topology. This is Mount Ararat, the ancient, historical, and authentic mountain, the one that Noah and the ark landed on. It is uncovered, no longer covered up. Mount Ararat, this is it here. And this is just a quick look, a quick view of the ancient mountain, Mount Ararat. It is not located in Turkey. It never was there. It has always been in Namibia, Southwest Africa. And all activities in the Bible, every event in the Bible happened and occurred in Africa. There was no event, no occurrence, any historical event outside of Africa except for two. And those two are the out of Africa. They happen in two ways. Those are the only two events that occurred outside of Africa. All biblical events that we read of in the scriptures, all of those events happen in Africa. And one of such events is the flood, is the Noah Ark narratives. That happened, that occurred in Africa. It never happened outside of Africa. Noah was never located in Turkey. The land of Turkey is a land of cave people. And one of the cave people is the Halaf. The Halaf people. There are more They are spread out all throughout Turkey and all throughout Europe and Asia, and all in the lands of that has been called the Americas. But these are the people, cave people, their descendants. They're trying to lay claim to Ararat, Mount Ararat, and all of things that's in Scripture, all things that belong to the original black Jews. But this is it here. Mount Ararat, its true location. And we read of Mount Ararat, the reference to it, in 2 Kings chapter 19, verse 37, where the king Sennacherib, king of Assyria, he was killed by his sons, and his sons, they fled to Mount Ararat. And again, we found that in 2 Kings chapter 19, verse 37. But this is how it looked. This is its location. This is the true historical, biblical, and scriptural Mount Ararat that is covered up with the place name Aus Mountain and located in Namibia, Southwest Africa, in the Comis Highland Plateau region in Windhoek, Mount Ararat. And also St. Jerome and all of the so-called church fathers, they are black. St. Jerome, he was whitewashed, and all of the church fathers were whitewashed. St. Jerome, he was located in Namibia, as well as all of the other church fathers, Clement and the rest of them. They were located in Namibia, Southwest Africa. And all of these men, they were black. But that is another piece of stolen history, of stolen black history, where the Caucasians, who descends from the beings that are non-human, where they have stolen church fathers. They whitewashed them and they claimed them as their own people, their own history. But none of that is true. That is stolen history, stolen black history. St. Jerome, who has given us this piece of information, Montes Armeniae, he was a black man.